why we think you should be excited for the 2025 Rally 1 season. Alright, we're finally back. I know it's been a while, but we're back. You want to talk about liveries? Honestly, we just slot the bag a lot. Normally, in a year, we normally end up missing a livery or two, but we ended up just missing the rest. We're not even gonna rank them because we're way too late on content right now. Like literally testing's next week, and we haven't even made the predictions. Like that's so sloppy. But yeah, let's talk about everything 2025. Basically telling you all you need to know. First of all, testing is next week from the 26th to the 28th. So of course we're gonna make our predictions before then because we always do them before testing. But yeah, something else to note is later on this week, earlier this week, was it earlier this week or was it last week? R1 dropped a new logo. Well, it's crazy. Not really a new logo. Like for all these years, they never really had a logo. Like I don't think they ever really had one. It was just kind of R1. But now it's still kind of an R1, but it looks way better in my opinion. What do you think, Greg? I like it a lot. It shows speed. Yes, a lot of people say that it's pretty basic because it is. Just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's bad. And it's crazy. We also got a logo for R2 as well, which is, we don't talk about R2 much on this channel, but there's a logo for that as well. But yeah, let's go into even like the calendar has been dropped, which we've known for a while. It's been dropped again. But it's interesting. It actually shows us the sprint races, which we didn't know yet somehow, and it actually shows us the R2 races. So since they're actually giving R2 a proper spotlight this year, R2 has actually been going on literally since 2022. That's literally where Brandon McKenna came from. He literally came from R2. And yeah, it's gonna have our next legends in there. Yeah, I can't even remember the calendar off my head. I can't remember the sprint races. I think one is in Elvester. I think one's in Messerich. One's in Austria. There's six. Wait, no, one's in Qatar. One's in Brazil. That's two. Is one in the US? One might be in the US. I know Qatar and Brazil for sure. Um, Qatar and Brazil. But yeah, of course, we got some interesting ones because, we have Portugal on the calendar now, which is a bit later on. But we got Japan. Japan literally round three. Wait, no, it's literally round four after Saudi, which is crazy. Nonetheless, that we're literally starting in Australia for the first time. But we didn't even really go over the calendar, but we're literally starting in Australia for the first time ever, which is going to be insane. It's going to be kind of weird next week because, you're testing in a place that the first race isn't going to be. Like, we're testing in Vancouver, which is crazy. And then we got to hop over to Australia. It's I like that though. You wouldn't really want to test at a street circuit. I don't think that's a good place to test, honestly, because you can't really get the most out of the car. But yeah, Australia should be pretty fun. I think this season's gonna be very competitive. We've heard leaks that, people have caught up to Ford and stuff. That'll show in our predictions. But I think this season's should be very good. Even with dominance, like last season was still like pretty decent at times. Yes, Manton won most of the races, but hey, other teams won, and it was still pretty decent. So, but yeah, that's basically it for all you need to know in 2025. We just wanted to cover some stuff that came out, like the calendar and the new logos, and some sprint races. But yeah, we're back. We're gonna be making content on. We're gonna try to make content on everything from the get go. How we practice, qualifying, and of course the race. And yes, the people's best reactions will be returning. We might have some different things in there. But yeah, testing's next week. I'm probably gonna drop a predictions video this weekend. I don't know. We're still kind of thinking how to do it. Like we're think we might do like just like well bold predictions. Also like and then and then the championship and the constructors championship. So I think that's how we're gonna do it. So we're gonna drop our bold predictions first. Yeah, we're gonna drop our bold predictions. So that should maybe come maybe like Monday the latest. You can't really trust us all the time, but we don't have a choice. We have to drop it at some point. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see you guys soon.